finger.
Right.
Because.
You're going to till the field with your finger.
Right.
Right.
On your bloody knees.
Read that again. I love that one.
Yeah.
Read that one again.
And the house of Israel.
Yes, sir.
Shall possess them.
Shall possess them
In the land of the Lord.
in the land of the Lord
For servants.
for servants
And handmaids.
and handmaids. Oh, happy day. So now let's go back for a minute. Because Deuteronomy 28:68 said that we were sold unto our enemies.
That's right.
One thing you got to understand about Mr. White Folk, man, you got to understand something about why he is the way he is.
Bring it out, Doc.
Because once upon a
Bring it
time,
out, Doc.
they were the most despised people on the planet.
That's
So
right.
much
Joe said it.
so much so that they were ran out up into the mountain. People didn't
Joe,
want to
that's
deal
right.
with them.
That's right.
Right.
People didn't want to have them around.
That's right.
Give me Lamentations 4 and 21.
That's right.
Give me Lamentations 4 and 21. We're gonna look into something here real quick. Real quick.
Bring it out, bro.
You gotta understand, these people, their pride, it comes from something, man. Because once upon a time, they nobody want these people around, man.
Nope.
They didn't want them around. 4 and 21. Nobody wanted them around, and because they were filthy, disgusting people.
Yeah, they were.
And when people had them around and tried to tolerate them being around, they was like, man, I can't take it no more.
Come on.
I can't take it no more. These people are absolutely disgusting.
Right.
Right.
Get them out of here.
Right.
They have no culture.
Right.
They don't clean themselves.
Right.
They don't comb their head.
Right.
They stink.
Cleanliness.
They carry diseases.
Right.
And they're killing our people.
That's right.
Get these people out of here.
Right.
That's right.
Read that out.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21.
Yes, sir.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
So he's saying, rejoice, be happy. This is your kingdom. You built up a nice place here.
That's right.
A nice junkyard here.
That's
really.
right.
Yeah.
You built up a nice junkyard.
Right.
And this is the thing, man. The Most High is so crafty, man. The Most High gave them this place. And this place is a damn
It's a
junkyard.
dump. It's a dump.
Shithole.
It's a fucking dump.
A dump.
That's
Who the
right.
hell want to live here?
Correct.
Goddamn slum of slums.
New place.
Yeah, it is.
But to them, it's an
It's
empire.
Correct.
Right? I always liken this to Sanford and Son. Everybody knows Sanford and Son, right?
Correct.
When he's talking to Lamont, he's saying, one day you're going to inherit my whole empire. And you look around and ain't nothing but a junkyard. Slock, you got a question, brother?
Come. Get
I
that.
know who I am.
Get that brother
You
flyer.
know?
Being tribal Judah.
Yeah, get that brother flyer.
Oh, come,
Check-
come.
Been doing a lot of studying on this.
Come, brother.
YouTube channel.
All praise.
All praise to the Most High.
Right.
Stick around and listen, brother. We going into some heavy stuff.
That's the truth, King. About to take some pictures out of man.
Take all the pictures you want, brother. So,
All praise to Yahweh Shai.
Come.
God, bro.
Take back.
So Sanford and Son used to say, you can inherit our empire. Then you stand back and ain't nothing but a bunch of junk. Well, that's what this is.
That's all it
What's
is.
that say? How that saying go? One man's junk is another man's treasure, right? So this is the empire that they built up.
Come.
So he's saying, read that one more time, Mark. Read that from the top.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21.
Shalom,
All
Mark.
right, Shalom, Barakatah.
Rejoice.
H-O-I.
H-O-I.
Slap.
It's all right.
I bet, y'all. I got on YouTube.
Yes, sir. It's all on there.
You look familiar, King. Like you was with Adam Abad or something sometime or something.
Go ahead, you can finish out.
Bro, make sure you get him to read that.
Bottom.
Okay? That's about you.
But anyway, so read that from the top, brother.
Book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 21.
Man, I love this.
Rejoice and be glad,
Bless you,
O
brother.
daughter of Edom.
Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom. Be happy for what you got, because you ain't getting nothing else.
That's it.
But an ass whooping, you gonna get that. Read.
that dwelleth in the land of Uz.
That dwelleth in the land of Uz. Now, here's the thing. Here's how the Most High is so beautiful, man. He put get Job 1:1. He put an eyewitness.
There you go.
Right there in the land of Uz.
That's
Come
right. Say it when you read.
Our dear brother Job
That's right.
was right there in the land of Uz, and he's going to tell you about these people because he was right,
Bring it
he's
out,
right
bro.
there.
Bring it out, bro. Bring it
I
out.
mean, he's right there
Bring
with
it
him.
That's
out.
right.
Right?
Bring it out.
Read that Job 1:1.
Book of Job, chapter 1, verse 1.
Yes, sir.
There was a man in the land of Uz.
Woo, where was he?
In the land of Uz.
So he was right there where the Edomites were
That's right.
rejoicing.
Yeah.
That's right.
He was right there where the Edomites were rejoicing.
Come on.
Kicking it up.
Living it up.
Come.
That's
They
right.
done got their boys. They living a good faggot life.
Right.
Yeah.
They got their boys. They got their women. They got their wine. They sitting back loving it.
That's right.
But then people got sick of it.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. Go to 31.
Let Joe tell you. Bring it out.
Let's go there. Let's find out from an eyewitness about
That's
these.
right.
Right.
Bring it out.
This ain't
Bring it out.
something we making up.
Oh, bring it
Our
out.
dear brother Job seen it for himself.
Right.
And he told
And he wrote about it.
Right. That's
Bring
right,
it
King.
out.
So let's see what he said. Read that.
The book of Job, chapter 30, verse 1.
Okay?
But now they that are younger than I have me in derision,
Read.
whose fathers I would have disdained to have set with the dogs of my
That's right.
flock.
Listen to what Job is saying. Listen to what Job is saying. He's saying these people ain't even fit
to be with
to
his
be with his dogs.
That's right, King. Bring it out.
They so demented, they so ragged,
They
and
ain't
so
changed.
filthy, he don't want them even with their dogs. Read more.
Verse 2. Yea, whereto might the strength of their hands profit me, in whom old age was perished.
Read more.
For what in famine they were solitary, fleeing into
You know, when the truth coming out, man, they gotta play it. They gotta do that.
I always take that as when we bringing this truth out, man. I always
Peace and
take that
blessings,
as a
brothers and
When
warning,
the fire's big, they blare them up hard.
as a warning to the people that they need to stop and listen to
Bro,
this.
you spitting fire out here, man.
That's right.
You spitting fire here. That's why that fire truck come out
That's
here.
what those fire.
You was stealing, yeah.
You
That's
spitting
what those
fire
fire
out
trucks are
here.
saying, man. This is time is up,
They
man.
know what's up. They know
That's the
what's up.
horn right there, man. That's gonna blow.
Right.
And it's been blowing ever since. That this time is up, man.
Yeah.
This place
Oh,
is
man.
over
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
This place is over
We
with.
on
Right.
the ass chicken
When you
seconds,
hear those
man.
loud horns and trumpets on those trucks, they are telling you your time is short.
Finito.
Get your mind right, get it back together, man.
That's right.
It's not time to play.
Right.
Let's get back on this, Ox. Slide from the top. Now, where was you at?
Back
Three?
to Joe.
Go
I
to
was
three.
up, I was up.
Three. Rob, three.
Book of Job, chapter 30, verse 3.
Let me continue the context here.
Bring
We're
it
talking
out,
about
bring
a
it out.
dirty, filthy, disgusting, foul, depraved people who Job saw
Saw and recorded.
with his own eyes, and he wrote about it.
Right.
See what he said. Read.
For what in famine they were solitary.
Right.
Want and famine, they were solitary. So people just started to distance themselves from them because they didn't have this. They were just disgusting.
That's right.
And
Bring
they
it
didn't
out.
have what we had.
Bring it out.
They weren't even fit to be. When
Be
it says the
among you.
dogs
That's
here,
right.
a lot of times when the Bible talks about the dogs, it's talking about the Hagarenes. It's talking about the Africans.
Right.
So what he is saying here, they
They
ain't
lowered
even
it.
fit to be
They
with
was
the
down.
Africans. They are base men. Read.
Slucky. Fleeing into the wilderness in former time desolate and waste.
Read.
Who cut up mallows by the bushes.
Cut up mallows by the bushes. So this is talking about their diet. This is why when they came over here, that their diet was so poor. When they got ran up in the mountains, they had a poor diet because you can't grow food and you can't raise like cattle and stuff up in the mountains. So their diet started to change.
Right.
And they started to get gaunt, and their skin started to change because certain they weren't getting certain nutrition, and so their skin started to change. They became more transparent than they already were. Up in those caves and stuff, that water just sit there and pool in those caves. So you had all kind of lice, all kind of food, all kind of garbage, and so this is how these people live.
Right.
This ain't me talking. This is Job, our brother Job talking.
Right.
Bring it out.
Read more.
And juniper roots for their meat.
That's what they used. They started, because they were ran out, they started eating some of the scarce things that grow up in the high elevations, like juniper roots and stuff like that. So because their diet started changing, they started getting real thin, real gaunt, and their skin started getting real tacky.
Right.
And they started getting lice all in their hair. They didn't cut the... Man, listen. These people were horrible.
Okay.
Job 30 verse 5. They were driven forth from among men.
So people got rid of it. They said, look, that's enough is enough, man. Y'all niggas stinking up the place. Y'all causing diseases. I can't take no more of this, man. Y'all gotta go.
Right.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Y'all can't stay around us, man. We are people that you ain't even better than the Africans.
Bring it out, King.
To us. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta get up out of here, Reed.
They cried after them as after a thief. To dwell in the cliff of the valley.
So that's what happened. So our people, when they say they cried after them as a thief, they ran them out of there like they stole something.
That's right.
So y'all can't live around us no more, man. Y'all don't. I can't do it. You know what I mean? You ever I watched this show once upon a time called Hoarder. Hoarder. Yeah. And some of those places, man, are so disgusting that it's like you can't even you don't even want to walk in the place. So when I read this scripture here, this is what I envision. These people just nasty, man. Just disgusting people. Read.
In caves of the earth.
Okay, so now they're in the caves. So now they're up in the caves and they plot. They mad. See, this is where their attitude comes from. Because they were kicked out from among people. They were hated amongst people. And so they are mad and despiteful. And now they want recompense.
Right.
Now they want their own get back. So
Right.
they in the caves, they cold, they shivering,
Right.
they looking horrible. Go to Malachi 1. Yeah, give me Malachi 1. Now, we gonna move. So now, a lot of y'all brothers don't know that I've been studying this for a while. I've been studying the Edomites, these people here, for a long time. And I've been studying that ancient language. Yeah, I ain't even tell Wolf this. I've been studying the ancient language, man. And I've come up with some things that they've said, man. I've been able to sort of understand the language, and I've been reading about it and stuff, and I've been able to translate one of these scriptures or one of the things that they said in the Bible. Read that from the top out.
1 verse 1. Book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 1.
Right.
The burden of the word to the Lord, the burden of the words of the Lord to Israel by Malachi.
Read.
I have loved you, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, Wherein hast thou loved us?
Wherein thou loved us,
Was not Esau Jacob's brother?
Was not Esau Jacob's brother? We all know that story.
Yeah.
Esau was Jacob's brother. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob,
God.
and I hated Esau.
He hated these people. And if you live with them, you'd hate their ass too. Where Job was, if you was in the land of Uz, you'd be hating their ass too. Read.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste.
Laid his mountains and his heritage waste. Now this is saying that his people that were in the high places and all of his heritage, he laid them waste. And laying them waste isn't actually, you can actually destroy a people without killing them.
Right.
Case in point, like us, if let's say some rogue country came and they blocked off 10 blocks ahead, cut the electricity off, cut all the water off, and just waited us out. Eventually we're gonna run out of food, we're gonna run out of batteries gonna come out. So we are once we are at the bottom of our existence, we are then destroyed. Even though we still live, we are destroyed because we can't do anything at that point. So that's what this is saying. He put them to a lower state. He made them base men. Go ahead, read.
And laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Dragons of the wilderness, read.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Now, I'm going to give you what I learned about the ancient language of Edom. Read that part again,
Malachi chapter 1 verse 4.
Right.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Okay, we will return and rebuild the desolate places. This is the ancient Edomite tongue for that piece right there. I'm a little rusty.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Understood. Say it again. Say it again.
Let me read that. I'm going to do it again, man. I've been practicing. I don't got it all the way. I don't got it all the way. I'm trying to do it. Read it again and I'm going to
Edom understood.
read it again and I'm going to do it again.
Book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4.
Yeah.
Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished,
Yes, sir.
but we will return and build the desolate places.
Okay, so we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Right? This is ancient Edomite.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Oh my God.
Good.
I got to how to practice, man. But that's kind of what they say.
Right on with it,
So this is so this is what they're doing. So when they up in those caves, they study. And listen, they were on a high place, so they could see all across those places where they were kicked out. And
That's
they were
right.
pissed off. And they said, we're going to come back, man. Right now we're in a lower estate, but we're going to come back and we're going to rebuild this place. Now this is, give me, you got your microphone, give me a Maccabees one of them. I'm going to show y'all something, man. Show y'all something real slick. And how this place just became a damn junkyard. Because they were given this place. Okay, come.